Alright, let's try out the Mega Audino deck. And we got somebody in the Teal Mask tier of the Ultra League. And no, I do not want to go first. My goal is to go second, and on turn 1 be able to search out the Precious Trolley. Although my opening hand is just Monkey Dory, and I've got other stuff here. I've got Energy, Night Stretcher, don't need Jumbo Ice Cream, at least not now, not for this. Okay, we're facing Mega Dragonite. Okay, and they buddy Puffin. Okay, double Torchic. So this has got to be Mega Dragonite with the Seething Fury Blaziken, which is good because that lets you, at the once per turn, you can take an energy from your discard pile and attach it to one of your Pokemon. And considering that Dragonite discards 2, this lets you kind of reload it without having to have it on the bench to use with Electros. So that's an interesting concept that I've not thought of or heard. Okay, and they do Energy Search because if they have the Blaziken, chances are they're also running Fire Energy. So they've got Water, they've got Lightning, they've got Fire. So the Energy Search lets you search for whichever one specifically you need. Okay, so they've got double Torchic, attach, pass, and I don't have anything that I can use to draw a Pokemon. So I'm attaching the one energy I do have, and Bravery Charm, and that's it. Okay, and they're Ultra Balling for Dragonair. And now with Dragonair in, they can Evolutionary Guidance. Oh, and they go straight for the Blaziken. Oh no, they can Rare Candy Blaziken. And they have Crispin. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dragonair's got a True Retreat cost, which they were able to meet. Dragonair retreats. Now Blaziken can Seething Spirit. Oh my goodness. 200 damage, and I have no backup. That is game already. That is not how you want to start a series, but kudos to them on pulling off a really cool combo. Wow. Okay, so that one was over really quickly, and under normal circumstances I wouldn't even show you guys that battle, but the thing is, it's not like I conceded. My luck was just terrible, and they did everything that they needed to, so I wanted to run the numbers and see what are the chances of drawing that badly. So, basic math, you have 60 cards in the deck, and I have 14 basic Pokemon in the deck. So we're just going to go kind of from the top. So my chances of drawing a specific card in my opening 7-card hand depends on how many copies you have in the deck, obviously. So something like an Ace Spec, where there's only one and there can be only one, you have an 11.67% chance in your opening hand. Now, for something like Monkey Dory, I have 2 of them, so my chances of getting one of them in my deck is 22.15. And those chances increase a lot when you have, well, I say a lot, you know, it's incremental, but it's not like as simple as, oh, double this and then triple it and then quadruple it, because when you draw those cards, you're not replacing them. So your first one is going to be 1 out of 60, but then your second card is like 1 out of 59 because you've already drawn something else. So back to the math. If you have 3 copies of a card, your chances of it in your opening hand is 31.54. And if you have 4 copies, it's 39.95. So 40% chance in your opening hand when you have 4 copies, pretty good. But now let's say that I just want to know what are my chances of getting just 1 basic Pokemon if I have 14 in the deck. And so my odds of getting exactly 1 is 33.95. And then my chances of 2 or more is actually 52.9%. So yeah, like the chances of that happening, yeah, it's 50-50, okay, no big deal. But then if you start trying to calculate, okay, what are my chances of getting only 1 in my opening hand and then 0 in my second hand? So I still have potentially 13 other basic Pokemon in the deck, although of course some of them could be prized. But the combined probability of having just 1 in my opening hand and then drawing none of them in my second hand, 25.63%. So 1 in 4. That's still like not great, but I also have 11 search cards. So that's 11 cards that could find me a Pokemon, whether it's a ball itself or something like a Petrol that could get me a ball, or in my ideal situation, Petrol getting me the precious trolley. So the math for that, in my opening hand, 1 basic and 0 search cards is low. That's 5.88%. And then combine that with not drawing any of my remaining 13 Pokemon or my 11 search cards, it's only 3.74%. And let's factor in the fact that I've also have 2 Iono in the deck, which Iono is not a guarantee that I would draw something like another Pokemon or a search card, but that does help. Okay, I've got a hand that I can't use. Those go to the bottom of my deck, and now I'm drawing 6 new cards, which theoretically or potentially could include either another Pokemon or a way to search for another Pokemon. And the combined odds for that is only 2.37%. So my chances of this happening with no way out is roughly 1 in every 42 games. And as many as I've played with this deck or variations of this deck, yeah, this is like the one, which, yeah, it's insane. But anyway, just wanted to share that math with you guys. And, you know, if I did my math wrong, just comment correcting me and let me know where I went wrong. But hopefully the rest of the series goes better. Thanks for watching.